Hello and welcome back to our adventures in Westeros. I've been thinking about what to do with this island and how we're going to get Ansem off of it. And, well, I'm coming up with different options. My only option I can think of is maybe getting him a hook will increase his acceptance enough. I think it's only going to increase it by 100. But maybe if we get a hook, we can get him to join our camp. So, how would we do that? Well, we would have to, I think, get our intrigues thing up to this level where we can then get Fabricate Hook going. That, to me, makes the most sense. If we can get Fabricate Hook going, we can then get him to join. Now, we do have 675 intrigue experience, which means we only need an extra 325 in order to get that perk. So, what are we going to do with that? Well, I guess what I would want to do, and I'm just going to do this as an example, is I'd want to find places that give you intrigue experience and go there. So that one gives you 75. Where else have we got? Maybe one of these gives us them as well. I should check these ones out. So I found 75 so far. That's not a huge amount. Oh, there's another 75. Okay. Oh, do these give us martial all the time? Yes, okay. So we got two 75s here. What about this one? Nah, not that one. Okay. So that gives us 150. That's martial. Martial. Oh, wait a second. Diplomacy. Stewardship and diplomacy. Martial. What about this one? Martial. Diplomacy. There's some intrigue up here, so that's 225. Do we need another 2 of these if we're gonna do it? Martial, diplomacy. There's a ton of diplomacy you get for visiting the Eyrie. Lifestyle. Oh, sorry, that was learning lifestyle. Yeah, nothing there. Learning. Yeah, so there currently isn't enough on the map, and that is a bit of a problem. Yeah. Well, let me just check over here as well. Martial. Yeah, unless we go... Well, even if we go really far north, we're not getting any intrigue. Unless one of these doesn't just give you martial, but I think they all do. Okay. So, there isn't enough intrigue lifestyle experience on the map. Alright. So if we want to get to there, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to switch off of this, which I can do when? I can do that in 2 months. In 2 months, I can pivot to this to get Truth is Relative. Okay. If I'm going here, is there anything else I can get here? Let's see what we got on this one. Abduct scheme? Abduct scheme, huh? Abduct. That's an interesting idea. If I simply take him and then offer him a release into our camp, that would work. Yeah, that would definitely work. See if we got anything else in here. None of that. It's all about seduce schemes, which are fine, but we've already done the scheme. Yes, none of this is helping us. Torturer, I already know nothing in Torturer is helping us. What was the amount of spies that can be recruited? Yeah, nothing about the spy stuff is going to help us, unfortunately. Yeah, nothing in here is going to help us. Okay, so Truth is Relative we can get in 2 months. Is there another option? I was wondering whether there's something in here that lets you get people into your court. Befriend would probably give us some extra percentage to them joining us. Nothing in here, I think, right? No, nothing in here, I don't think. Guest of Honor. Use make a request to start a feast with you as the Guest of Honor. No, so nothing in here is going to help us. Martial, we already know nothing is going to help us in Martial. Stewardship. This one? No. So I don't think anything in stewardship is going to help us necessarily. Yeah, nothing. I don't think anything in stewardship is going to help us. Intrigue, we've got the option. This one, again, I don't think anything's going to help us. I don't think anything in here is going to help us. Yeah, so I think our only option is Truth is Relative and Kidnapper. And we can actually try out both as well. Okay. So in 2 months, we're going to switch to that. Got it. What are we going to do in the meantime? Well, we've got the Stand With Us contract we could take. So this is a war against the tyranny of Lady Liza, but Lady Liza's side has 15,000 troops on it, and the other side only has 4,000. Oh, by the way, when I was looking around for options, I looked at Lord Paramount. We now have a new person in charge, Dorian Cups. Why weren't we informed about this? Well, it's because we were informed about the Red Wines taking over, but then she died. Well, in fact, she was murdered. And then her son takes over. So it's not being taken over by someone else. It's just simply inheritance. So, yeah, interesting. Anyway, how much are you willing to offer me? I should take this anyway. Yeah, I'll do this. That seems fine. Troops, will raise them, and we'll send them over to the war. Go a little slowly. There we go. You're going to head over here-ish. Well, actually, you're going to head over here, and then we'll figure it out. That's what we're going to do. Make your way over. They're already losing in a battle. I'm going to go for their capital. Let's go. 6 years left on the siege. Well, hopefully somebody will come and help us. We get one more thing here. Engineered for destruction, definitely. If we're taking a single point, we're taking that. We're now going to switch to this for a little bit, so we can get Truth is Relative. Might be worth going to the locations in Dorne temporarily as well, if we can do that, as in going to these couple of locations to give ourselves the intrigue. But, yeah, we'll see. I'm really hoping somebody comes and helps us with this siege. Lessons of Ignorance. Am I gonna legitimize Gwaine? I legitimized you, right? Yeah. I'll legitimize Gwaine. Gwaine Smith. Right. Who's now my new player heir. Now we'll chill here a little bit. How am I looking in this? So I'm getting there. Ooh, what's this? That is an instructor of knights. That'd be good if I wasn't busy. Hey, they're... Oh, I thought they were coming to help me with my siege. Victory. Hey, at least I got money for it. It's not bad. Okay. They paid me. And I got a hook on you. I can take money off of you. If you were closer. I can also just take money off of them by doing this as well. There we go. I'll take 100 extra. Wonderful. We should do a level 2 instructor of knights, definitely. We get paid a huge amount if we succeed, and we tend to. There's only one person to train. Can I even succeed with one person? I can. It's just like a 66-34. Alright, I did it. I got paid money. I couldn't excel, because I couldn't succeed like a multiple, but I can definitely take the hook as well. Wonderful. Is our army fully... like there? No, we need more of these guys. There we go. So now our army is fully there. Oh, actually we need one more, and then we could need another men-at-arms type. Right. I want to briefly visit Dorne. So where do I want to go? I want to go like here and here, right? Yeah. So we're gonna go into this one. Or into this one. But we're gonna go via there so that, yeah, so I can go in here. Cool. Let's go. It's a little bit away from where we've been, but we're going here for a specific purpose. You Stand With Us contract. You want me to join a faction against who? Lady Emmeline? I'm not feeling it yet, but almost. We're almost at the point where we could. Right. Over here, it's over to that island. Okay, so I want to go to Gaston Grey. On the way, we're going to go to Hellholt. And... actually, we'll go there on the way back. Yeah. I'm going to go there, and we're going to go to there. Right, let's go. Per soul. As the procession rolls through the drylands of Hellholes, I spot a peasant walking along the side of the road with no shoes. His feet are bloodied and swollen. He clearly must have been walking for a long time. As I pass him, I look closely at his face, the sad, sad eyes and the grimace of pain. Perhaps I could help him somehow. Okay. And I did. Cool. There are other things that you can do with that one, but you just didn't get the option. Right. Now, I can use a make request on this guy. Oh, he's in our court. That's why I can still do it on him. Okay. Next thing I want to do is I want to head back over here to you. And I want to start a fabricate hook scheme. 3-2 or 2-2? Let's do 2-2. So my outcast is going to be you. Prestigious good word and a hook on ourselves and a hefty bribe. You would still say no, huh? Why? It'd be shameful for your gender. Oh. Okay. They're all going to refuse no matter what? Or... how much do I get, actually, from everything? Let's just have a look here. How much do I get from you? So I get plus, like, 50. Okay. In which case, I'm going to get my father to join this one. There we go. And hopefully I can get a thief in here as well. You seem pretty good, so we'll put you in here. I guess a 76% chance. Infiltrator, going to be Mara. Footpad, it's going to be Ormond, who we can convince with a, well, with a hook on ourselves and our prestigious good word. And then Lookout is going to be Rego. Okay, 94% secrecy, 60-day phases, which isn't ideal. How much does it go up per phase? It goes up 6.3%. It's not ideal, but it's what we're working with here. Right. Now, on the way back, I'm going to head to Vulture's Roost. I'm just working out my route. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go here. And we're going to go here. And that's fine. Let's go. I know I'm losing a bunch of provisions, but that's perfectly acceptable to me. Right, and now we're here. Wonderful. That's just got a bunch more experience. Let's escort an emissary. Where do you want to go? I'm going to go to God's Grace. Yeah, we can go there. 33 days. Does taking the boat make it any quicker? Yes. Okay. Well, I'll take the boat in both directions then. Cool. And let's start traveling. Wrestle for it. Gal's most recent foe slumps down, panting and defeated. Wrestling is a fairly popular sport amongst most mercenaries for obvious reasons, but Gal's pursues it like it's an art form. I sometimes wonder if he wouldn't prefer to fight barehanded, needing no other weapon. The man sees my pondering look and raises his fist in a polite yet mocking jest. Well, Tansy, how about it? Let's take on the challenge. I won. Fantastic. It's good to see. Rare trinkets. Do I want to buy this? No, because I can't use it. Because it's only for followers of the 7, which we are not currently. Scout for talent, a willing follower. Well met, I'm a huntsman. Galarin Tanatel is my name, and the scrublands of Godstune is where I pursue my game. The drylands are home to many animals, all of which are my prey, antelope, rabbit, and tarak alike. He would be an average huntsman. He would be a huntsman, though, which is an interesting thing to have. He would be pretty good at fighting. Yeah, let's bring him in anyway. I think we're going to take him just because I noticed that we're so low on captains that it is worth bringing him in. Also, lowering provisions use across the board seems pretty good. Yeah. Okay. Won't be missed. I'm not going to desecrate the dead right now. Right. Now we're here. Hired muscle scheme. Definitely feel like we could do that. Let's do this first, though. I'll take the chance of lots of provisions, which I got. And then we're going to head over to Kingsgrave here. Right. And then here. Can I do this scheme at the same time? Actually, yeah, can I do this scheme? I should be able to, right? This is not a hostile scheme. Okay. I don't usually do this, but we'll do a save because I don't understand mechanics. There we go. This is a don't understand mechanics save. If it does break our intrigue scheme, then I want to revert it. That's our condition for reloading. It didn't. Fantastic. I just wasn't sure which one it would do. I think this is the one where it doesn't matter who I assign. We're maxing out anyway. Yeah, I think we're maxing out easily anyway. There we go. So it's 10 days and success chance is guaranteed. So cool. Right, and then we'll chill here. Fabricate hook. A matter of taste. My soulmate Ansen is a complicated man. I need to understand him as well as possible if I'm to convince people to take my side in any upcoming arguments. I can't choose the second option. Well, I guess I'll choose the first option then. Chance of getting 10% success chance. I got it. Wonderful. So that now means that our base success is a little higher. We're getting closer to our potential here. Problem is going to be getting keys, I think, on that one before the scheme's discovered. There we go. This one. Execute. Seize the moment. Wonderful. So we've now done that. We get provisions and we get money. What we'd love to see. Right. I'll do a settle boundary disputes as well. I should have done this at the same time, but that's okay. I can resolve this, or I can get Lorcas to do it on 88. I'll get Lorcas to do it on an 88% chance. Wonderful. And I got his provisions. Camp Gossip. Okay, what's the thing about here? There's much talk about the unsavory habits of William, but several people claim to smell a rat, arguing that he's simply the victim of a smear campaign. I can investigate, agree with the accusations baselessly, or leave well enough alone. I'll investigate. Nothing to see here. Oh, he may be the problematic element after all. Oh, alright then. Let's visit this castle. Visit locals. We'll hear a story. Try and increase our stewardship. We didn't get it. Don't really have enough for that. Don't really have enough for the castle itself. Supplies. I'm not going to try and steal the supplies, even though it might be beneficial. I don't really want any of those. That's fine. Right, we'll make our way back along here. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to get there. Is it here? Yeah, probably going down there is the best way. So I kind of want to go here. And I want to go via there. There we go. Let's go. Got martial lifestyle for visiting that one. Now arrived a little closer. Performing a play. Hunt criminals. Do a passage of arms. Let's go over to this performing a play one. Yeah, I want to go there, but I don't want to take the stupid route. I would like to take this route, if possible. Alright, we're going to run out of supplies slightly, but that's okay. There's a hermit. Oh, tell me about my future. Prophecy. The fire shall talk, and silver shall flow from the hoof of lowing cattle. Oh. Alright. No idea what that means. Cutting rations, it's going to be fine. I'm not worried about it. And we've arrived. Right, let's perform in a play. Go for a 3-2. Yep. This one, it does matter, because I'm not guaranteed on this one. Let's see, what's our best? So our best is Megan. Let's stick Megan in here. Second best is Bertrand. Okay, so it doesn't matter who goes in the poet slot. Maris. Rofo. And poet can be Eliza. Okay, 12-day scheme. That's not too bad, and it goes up by 11% per phase. Great. Let's hunt criminals while we're at it. We're after Jane the Ill-Tempered. Oh, okay. Let's go. Have at the Doxy, I think is the correct thing. She is so much worse at fighting than we are. So what we're going to do here, we're just looking for good stuff. I think very high here. My form is good, her stance is failing. I can use my High Marshal to simply give her a negative. But I don't think I need to. I think I'll just go medium low. I've killed her. Wonderful. That was very, very quick. Well, we got provisions and she's dead. It's good to see. Can I see if there's anyone willing to join our scheme? This one of the problems I have with schemes, you have to like unassign somebody to then look and see if anyone else would join you. Anyway, that might be deliberate. You never know. Out of wedlock. I'm pregnant again. I will let everyone know. My level of devotion dropped, except it didn't, because it's already where it is. We're at 76%, which is our max for the hook. Unfortunately, I don't have the keys. Followers gained a nickname. Ormond is now Ormond the Honourable. To put on an act. An overheard whisper and a sharp glare are the final pieces of the puzzle, that make the puzzle fall into place. My follower Mara is more well versed in the art of intrigue than she would have everyone believe. To know there is a woman like that at court makes me rather nervous. However, I might learn a lot if I can get her to trust me. Again, intrigue lifestyle perk, or I can become more vigilant. Again, intrigue. Let's try and get a perk. Alright. To put on an act. Takes many days, but at long last, I coincidentally stumble upon Mara while she is alone. Lady Mara, I've been meaning to... If you walked into a room to find your spouse yelling at a young page for dropping a plate, what would you do? Is she testing me? Maybe this is my opportunity to convince her that we have a lot in common. Everyone has mistakes. They both have to tell what happened, or an encouraged conversation, it solves most problems. I'm just. They would both have to tell what happens. I don't know if that's going to work for her, but I'm going to say that. In the middle of a march to battle, just as you are setting up camp, an officer approaches you to ask what should be done for spy that's been caught. We're vengeful, so make an example of them. You make a decision, say, that all taxes in a county will be raised, and it comes to your attention that one of your vassals openly questions that decision. How do you react? Punishment. I'd appreciate it if you did not approach me again regarding this. Alright, well. We can fire this scheme. Seize the moment. We have performed in the play. Gets us provisions and things, which is quite nice. And we're still maxed out with him. I'm going to go to Free Ridge now. It's going to use the last of our supplies, but that's okay. And now we're going to do a Passage of Arms. This is another one where it doesn't matter. We'll do a 3-2. We just kind of assign people as we want them. There we go. Something like that. And that's perfect. And this goes up by 32% per phase. Yeah, so we're just waiting for the keys on that one. This one will probably be done before the other one's even ready to be done. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, I have 5 keys. Let's try and fabricate our hook, because we're not getting any better than 76, and we're now at the point where we can get breaches. Seize the moment. It failed! Okay, it resets the accumulated scheme success chance, scheme advantages, and scheme progress. Alright, well, we can keep going, though. These two people are friends. Good for them. So Benonio and Mara are best friends. Oh. Good for them. You know what? Benonio and Mara went to arrange a marriage. You will marry each other now. Wonderful. There is a reason for it, therefore we will make it happen. I'm now going to execute this scheme. That'll grab us a little extra provisions and a little extra money. What we'd love to see. Alright, let's generate ourselves some more contracts. Give me some transport contracts. And go with the locals. Here is story. Go for the martial increase. I got martial lifestyle experience. I don't really have enough for recruitment as I really need supplies. Yeah, again, I'm not going to threaten them for it, so that's fine. Okay. you would like me to take somebody somewhere. Let's go to Andalon. Alright, we can do that. Where would you like to go? Reynard would like Lady Aleona to go to Starpike. Okay, so not really in the same directions. Yeah. So where's the other? So that's Starpike itself. So that is Starpike province. Where's the other one? The other one's over here. Okay, so let's do Scout for Talent, customize route. Before we go there, we're going to go to Starpike. It's not on the way, but it's where we're going to go. And now, we're off. A very long trip. Wonderful. We get some more money. We get an excelled at contract, which we could call in if we wanted to. You got any money? Not a lot. We could get provisions, I suppose. We have a lot of prestige. Let's grab just a few provisions off of you, in case I want to move. Right. I'll head back to camp. That now gets us you again. So it's this guy. Apparently I already had a hook on him. So I should definitely do something with it. I should check whether I have hooks on people as well before I do things for them. Because I could have done that for free and got 20 gold. And then got another hook. And now we're back. Wonderful. Let's head over here. Continue moving our camp. Oh, there's a new thing here. Collect taxes. Ooh. Okay, that might actually be useful. Let's do it. Because this will get me to go around different cities, right? So you want me to go to Mistress Cassine. Ah, unfortunately not where I want to go, but that's okay. We'll go here and collect taxes. We'll start with Cassine. What are we gonna do here? Probably gonna go for the 88% chance of getting a piece of evidence. Wait, did I get it? Yes, wonderful. Go to Lisa's. I'll take the 85% chance. Utterly beyond reproach. Walgrave. 85. Okay, we got that. And Dahlia. 85. Utterly beyond reproach. We got 2 out of 4. Okay, my gut tells me they could likely pay half of it. So you will pay half of it. Okay, suppose that's it then. Thank you for your time, Captain Tansy. Fair conclusion. And there's an 81% chance I add her to my roll of patrons, which I did. Able to get anything off of you, like money? Yes, quite a lot actually. Wonderful. It's very good. I'm not going to do the legend. I was told legends are apparently not that difficult to fund, but my problem with it is I still have lots of other uses for my money, like upgrading all of these to a higher size. So, yeah. Oh, I can join a grand tournament. Where? Oh, I can definitely get there on time if I use the boat as well. Let's scout for talent. Let's change my route. I'm going to take this route. I'm going to take this route. Yeah, let's go. Join the grand tournament. And I'm able to participate in both of these. Wonderful. That's what we'd love to see. I mean, I'm not, but I'm able to. That's good. We have a newborn son called William. I will legitimize him. Interesting, the surname Sand. This must be based upon your location then. Because that's where we currently are. Huh. Interesting. Anyway, I'll legitimize him as my own. Grand tournament opens, and let's go to the tourney grounds. Okay. I greet a band of captains as they wander past me. One straggling behind the rest makes me pause. Spinning on my heel, I call after the figure. They are clad in shapeless, ill-fitting armor, their eyes wide and clearly terrified beneath their helmets. Something isn't right, so it's this person. Stepping forward, I rip off the helmet before they have a chance to react. Standing before me, look around furtively to see if anyone else had noticed, is none other than a woman. Dressed as a captain, no like. Planning to compete as a captain, even. 10 gold for her? I'll recruit her, yeah. That's fine. Carrying on. Oh no, William is sickly. That's not good. Hopefully he lives. Let's go to the tent camp. Nightly fanfare. You're gonna win this. It'll be trivial, like when you declared war against Lord Richard of Grape Keep. You're much too great and implacable to fail. Yeah, I'll take a moderate score increase. I need it to qualify, so I'll take it. When do these open? 7 days. Okay. Go, Biscuit, faster. I hear a man's voice echo through the grounds. I look up to see a small thing hurrying through the sky like a little black bolt of lightning. Soon enough, it swoops down towards the finishing line. Ah, you must have cheated. The bird cannot fly that fast. Just look at her. She's round as an egg. I'm going to take the score increase because we need it. Then I'm guaranteed to qualify unless something changes, which it might. That's that 2 days, so let's wait 2 days. And tent camp. She who spurns the fight. My captain Marcila's recent absences have not gone unnoticed, nor the many servants turned away from her door. At the tournier's request, I enter her lodgings. Marcila acknowledges me with scant obeisance, turning her shining sword over and over in her hands. All the world knows I am a great and worthy captain, growls she, and so, without highborn attendance and grand gifts from my liege, I must refuse to compete. My attending the contest and poverty would dishonour us both. And say you owe me your service. And she's an unwilling tourney grower. Compete, I'll give you anything. Your oath is forfeit, windbag, be gone. She becomes our rival. Perhaps you should just rest. I'm just going to say you owe me your service. She has only just joined us after all. Right. We have now joined the recital. Simon flashes an arrogant smirk my way as he ascends the dais, and it doesn't take long for me to figure out why. The very first line is a grave insult to me, and the rest follows suit. The sound of the cheering, jeering crowd fills my ears, and I have no choice but to retaliate with my own poem against Simon's honour. Its opening verse is of paramount importance. 'Tis true, Simon rhymes like no other. However, he hath lain with his father, he is a rakish lover, his mind couldn't be duller, he couldn't be rougher, his mind couldn't be duller. My verse won the crowd. All a misunderstanding. It only takes a line of verse before the murmurs start. Bryce is up on stage, quite brazenly reciting lines from a popular local ditty. Discontented grumbles amongst the crowd begin as he continues. Something doesn't quite add up, I muse. Surely Bryce wouldn't be familiar with that song, being as he is of march or stock. A small memory jumps to the forefront of my mind unbidden. The labourer who had constructed the dais had been whistling that very tune earlier. Back on stage, Bryce meanders to a verbal halt as the crowd explodes with jeers, a few choice vegetables raining down on him as he shields himself from the projectiles. Say it's not his fault, boo boo, or this is very unseemly. I was trying to say it's not his fault. I persuaded the crowd. This is just the one where I pick whichever score is highest. Yes. Hit 65. One last verse. We got a great score increase, and we've won. Fantastic. I've not yet qualified for board games, but we just won the recital, which makes us an iambic virtuoso, which increases our iambic virtuoso, which increases our diplomacy, which is nice. And we get money, and we get prestige, and we get a prize. And we're going to the tourney grounds. Boisterous revelry. I'm just not going to participate in that one, just because it doesn't really get us anything either way. Let's go tent camp. Fine favor. As I prepare for my upcoming match, I spot Lord Alaric hailing me by waving a handkerchief around, offering me his favor. Before I can respond, Lord Axel appears, holding a handkerchief out for me, and insisting I take his favor instead. Oh, both dying men. Favor of a lord. Does that help you? I don't think it... Well, no, slightly increase the chance of winning contests. I'm just... Well, I'm going to take one from you. Am I paused or not? I don't know. I need to head out here. Oh! Succession of the Iron Throne. Rhaegar has died of heart failure, meaning Maegor Targaryen is taking over. Interesting. Okay, we have a new Targaryen in charge. Alright, we're paused. That's all I wanted to check. I'll take yours. Declaration of love. I am going to tell him that no, you cannot win my heart. My heart is already won. Then I'm going to get rid of this, and we're going to equip the Oh, I already have the Favor of a Lord equipped. Oh, okay. We'll equip the Architect's Drawing, which probably unequipped the Favor of a... was unequipped by Favor of a Lord, probably. Right. Let's see. Tourney grounds 5 days. That's what we're after. I can get a slight increase for everybody. Let's do it. Close to qualifying. I really need to be closer than close, but I don't think I'm going to qualify. Perhaps the list could be changed. I can give some money to replace Lord Denel. Yeah, you know what? Perhaps the list could be changed. I vowed to myself I'd win without cheating, so I'm going to do that. I didn't qualify without cheating, but you know. The quarterfinals are over. We're not in them. We weren't in any of it, actually. Okay. This is broken. Okay, good to know. Morris and Lord Walter fought, as did Bryce and Lord Morgul. Final between Morris Stain and Bryce Karen. I think my money's on Morris. Let's see. And the winner is... who knows? The winner was Morris, and we didn't get to participate. Alright. Well, interesting. I'll know not to spend the money next time. Wait the days for it to conclude, and we now have a prize... oh wait, no. We now have a prize scepter, which is not very good. Alright, but we also gained a bunch of wit experience. Now we're at diplomacy +1 there and lifestyle experience and all sorts of nice stuff. Cool. That seems good. Apparently Greyjoy was at the tournament as well. I have 5 things here. Let's seize. It failed again at 76% chance, so it's now going to run again. Okay, well, we're trying. This person's not feeling well. I know a cure. He gained pneumonia. That's what happened last time I said I know a cure. And now, I think I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.